Alrighty, welcome back, and today we have a guest, the lore master, and the very man who actually got me into playing, well, the whole playthrough of it, the Graisman himself.
Hey, how's it going? It's good to be here, and this is definitely fun, watching another person slog through and slip and slide through one of my favorite games of the recent gaming generation thingy.
Yep. So Graisman here came over to visit for a bit while he's still back in the States, and was talking about how much fun it was watching me and how many times he would say, "Oh my god, you idiot, what are you doing?" And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people are saying.
I say that with every YouTuber I watch, even the ones that know what they're doing.
Fair enough. Alrighty, so, just to recap, this is right before we go out onto the bridge and get to meet a stone singer, which has been described as a spindly creature with two spears on its back.
Oh god, I fucking hate stone singers. The only person I hate more is the fucking Sundr bellower.
Oh boy. Is that something I'm going to run into in the first game?
Well, you've seen the description for him before. The giant dredge all in red.
Got it. Okay, so do I actually fight him in the first one, or is this something that I won't see until 2?
Do you care if I spoil this part?
For the sake of, if there is anybody else watching, let's not do the spoiling. Just,
There is a boss fight involving him.
Okay. So we will run into him.
Because as this is by people that are former BioWare people,
of course,
they know how to weave story, they know how to foreshadow things, and the fact that they put in the actual narrative, there is a large dredge dressed in red who seems to be leading them, it's obvious that you're going to run into him. Yeah,
okay, got it. So, of course, he is definitely going to be, well, he's going to be important. Going back to the whole fact of it being BioWare, we also know they have recurring villains, and sometimes villains who become allies, if we harken back to Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Alrighty. So, here in our group, I'm just going to turn to the Graisman real quick and ask, is this a decent lineup for me? Or have I really screwed up?
Let me see, because the thing I do like about the Banner Saga is that every single match, even when I played through it again, it's always randomized what enemies they are normally. I think it's like if there's story-specific enemies, yes, they will have, but normally, like for example, when you fight Hogan and Mogan, the first time I fought them, it was mostly archers.
Oh, jeez.
It was really annoying.
Definitely.
And then the second time I fought them, it was mostly Eggle types.
Got it.
Which was also equally annoying.
Well, yeah, raid masters are nasty like that. Mm-hmm. But other than that,
I think it's a fairly good one. I think it's a fairly good one. Basically, I will say this right now: kill the stone slinger as fast as possible. Otherwise, you are screwed because they will just keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Got it. So kill the big ugly first. But this is a good order for them.
He's not even that big. Like the slingers are bigger than them.
Yeah, but they're biggie in the sense of he's the new critter. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh, Pokeball. Sorry.
Look, a squirrel. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Good order though. For
yeah, you always actually no. Ivan, I think would be better put back because you want to be able to place your line up the dredge as much as possible beforehand. And
Avon.
Yeah, you want Avon in the back, and then you want your. I always put the archers in the back myself personally because you don't want them getting ahead of your
frontliners.
Frontliners, yeah.
Makes sense. And sadly, I am walking in with Ivor injured, or Yngvar, as they've been calling him.
Oh yeah.
Do I get to hear more about that? Like, don't give me specifics, but do we hear more?
Yes, and I love his story. Like, Ivor is one of my favorite characters in this series. My other favorite is probably Alette, but that's more from stuff in the second game. So
alrighty, got it.
Avon is also badass. I love Avon so much.
Got it. So, let's go into this.
Pray to God. Pray to God.
Pray to God.
Wait. The gods are dead, so fuck.
I can still pray. As Krumer says, it is still good to pay respects, and wow, that just...
I just like, yeah.
The stuff on the side...
Yeah, like if you slide over here...
Yeah, seeing this.
Yeah, especially with that large line. Especially...
Oh my god.
Now you know why the dredge are so feared. That is like... that's like a Roman Legion line, but 1,000 times worse.
Yeah, think of if Roman legionaries were 10 foot tall, 5 foot wide, and carried shields that were, the size of Great Hall doors.
Yes.
Man.
And it's also really, there's also a really tragic thing, like, you will find out later what the slingers actually are in Dredge Society.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So this is the Stone Singer.
Yeah, disease strike. Enemies are diseased on contact, losing 1 strength per turn.
Okay.
Wounded allies explode, doing strength damage to adjacent enemies when they activate Rupture. And then Umbrage is the one that I absolutely hate about them.
So that's the one where my allies lose some of their defensive capabilities, but
the dredge,
but they gain strength.
They gain strength, which is very bad. Luckily, you do not have any of the big guys,
Yeah.
so it'll not be as bad when they do it. You just don't want
You
them
mean
to
the big guys where, you took away 3 of my 25 armor, and now my 24 strength to hit you with.
Luckily you don't have any of those. But he has a huge willpower pool, and I don't think Umbrage takes that much willpower, so he will constantly try to do it. It does take a turn though, so if you can kill him before then.
Got it. So he's got 8 willpower, and we've got him along with Blind Slinger, the Dredge Fire Slingers. Screw them. Another Slag Slinging Marksman.
Also, do you want me to watch my language, or do you not care?
I've cursed on this before.
Okay.
And to be fair, I believe it. If we're trying to censor ourselves with it, it does not give a true idea of how we really feel.
You know,
screw you to this guy right
Also,
here.
look, there's a Hakon clone.
Yes, there is a Hakon clone. Or, well, it might not be a clone. That might actually be Hakon.
That might be Hakon. Also,
yep, because that's... Well, no, that one... That would be the clone next to him.
Yeah.
Because this guy looks a lot like
Bercy?
Galuff if he was wearing a different outfit. No, Bercy is
wait, no.
black hair.
Wait, no. Right, you didn't get Ganolf killed. My bad. I'm thinking of another guy that got Ganolf killed.
No. I somehow kept him alive.
Also, I half jokingly look around expecting to see Ubin somewhere.
Well, yeah, Ubin, as I learned, is regularly hiding out in all of this stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw his trademark purple eggplant look in that line of soldiers, but I don't see it anywhere, sadly.
No, I don't either.
You
Actually, that looks like Ganulf from the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it's always saddening to think about whenever you see the Varl corpses everywhere, because it's like they
will never come back from this.
Yeah, unless someone happens to become a god again and learn how to make more Varl.
Okay.
Like, this is a war of attrition that they cannot win, because this is the entirety of the dredge population coming down on them.
Jeez. Alrighty. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to try and make use of Edgel's ability. We're going to move him forward, and then have him shield up.
Excellent. That's why I love it.
Hey guys, hit him!
Okay. Like, you might be able to win this pretty easily. Like, I just had a bad problem because I started on hard against the Stealth Slinger, and that was never a good idea when you're first playing through a game, but...
Got it. You took the Kyle approach to things. I must go at it at the hardest setting.
Some games I do that, some games I don't. With this one, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go hard or go home.
Okay, so I've got the Farthing Yord that I picked up that was supposed to go to Ingvar, as Krumer calls him.
Also, like, another thing for the Thrasher, the more people he's adjacent to, the more damage that final hit does.
Got it. Allies or enemies, or it doesn't matter.
Allies. Like, the more allies are adjacent to you, the more that thing. So if you have, say, 4 allies next to him, it'll do 4 extra damage, I think. I actually think there's an upper cap, but yeah. So that's why, I didn't even notice it at first, too, so it's not a big deal, but...
Got it. I was wondering, because it's like, I don't see that in here. So for now, I'm going to have him.
It says it in the full in-depth one on his actual description page.
So they take the swing at him and ding.
Yep. And I just love Rook's ability. His Mark Prey ability is one of the most useful abilities in the world.
Very. Should I really cripple this guy's armor?
It's your call. It's your game.
Fair enough.
You're the tactician.
I like the idea of being able to have, like, Mogan here run up and just whack him.
Also, I love that beheaded dredge right next to the other guy.
Yep.
Oh, dodge.
Missed me.
You see, Oddleaf's one is very good if you have, like, blocks in everywhere so that, like, you have to funnel them. But when they have literally a lot of spaces and you can literally go everywhere, it is kind of a lot harder to do. Her ability becomes a lot more useful in the second game, where there actually is, like, barriers and cracks.
Pathing issues,
yeah. And then Avon makes sure,
Avon is squishy.
Avon is super squishy.
He's a mage.
Luckily, none of his uber powerful abilities require him to be healthy.
So mend, restore an ally's armor. Oh, that's lovely.
So yeah, it's basically
an arc lightning.
If I remember correctly, it restores I think it's and then the best way to use his arc lightning ability is try to get as many of them diagonally shaped as possible. The big bonus
so they need to be closer together than this.
Closer together, and they have to be, like, diagonal.
Got it. So basically this guy would have to be here, this guy would have to be here.
Yes, and then it would go, if you hit him right here, it would go, like, say, 6,
boom, boom.
not like 4, 5, 6. Because the farther down the line it goes. The downside to that is, if your guys are diagonal, it'll hit them too.
Yeah. Like if I could peg this guy here.
Yeah, which is like what happened when I had this beautiful line of like 5 dredge set up, and then I accidentally had hack on at the end. And I was just like, no.
Well, that mistakes were made.
No. I like I said, I like this game. I like to consider myself decent at it.
Oh,
but,
screw you.
Oh yeah, now he can't use frickin' willpower, which is annoying.
Do I just ace this guy?
My recommendation would be to get down the Stone Slinger as much as possible first. Like,
yeah.
Like, the range units are annoying, I will grant you, but that Stone Slinger is your objective.
Got it. So once again, everybody look at me, look at me, look at me. Because if he's the one who's easily in range, they're going to go for him.
Yes. And then Ivor can't use his willpower because of the blinder one.
Got it.
Yeah, the blue one, the ones with the blue pants always, like, when they do that ability, like, crack on the ground and then hit, like, it does minimal damage, but it makes it so that that person cannot use exertion.
Do you know what the range on this guy's attacks are?
He's a melee fighter.
Melee fighter? Excellent.
Melee with buffing.
Got it. I was afraid that he was a ranged unit.
No, he's not.
Okay.
And see, now he's activating.
This is Mogan who's moving.
Yeah.
Mogan can't get to there to kill him.
I also love like the little base differences in the stats between Hogan and Mogan that actually shows off their personality a little bit.
The fact that Mogan is more offensive and
yeah, and then it shows in the scars because otherwise they'll just be like, well, they're interchangeable, I guess.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's take down your armor a tad, shall we? Since I gave you that item.
Also, it'd be really good to have I would say it'd be really good to have a spearman here because the spearman, when they use impale, it causes bleed, and when a ranged unit gets hit, they always move. So they would always take damage when you do an attack against them.
Oh man, if Avon can get up here to hit that guy.
I mean, Mogan will get hurt, but.
Well, so if I hit here, it goes outward.
It goes both ways.
All directions. Okay.
All directions. Thing. It'll be like 4 and then 5.
Got it. Okay, so I don't want to do that.
I mean, if you don't mind hurting Mogan, it's fine.
I'd rather not. I'd rather keep my injuries to a minimum.
But this one over here, never mind. Oh, that one. I mean, actually,
again, it would hit
maybe.
Edgel.
He's on.
Is Edgel still? Edgel's still got his ability going.
So it'd block 3 of the damage.
Got it.
So I think it'd go like 4, 5, 6. So it'd block 3 of the damage.
Okay. Or I could hit here and he wouldn't take quite as much.
Yeah. Heck, you might even move him to another diagonal somewhere. It doesn't.
Well, no, because Avon goes before him.
No. Like you hit, that one moves. It moves to another one of those hits. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way I'm going to get to that guy. Do I move and hit that guy? You know what? Yeah. I'm going to move and shoot him.
Yeah, good idea.
Just to do some damage.
And hopefully kill him before he can release bombs.
Yeah. He's going to shoot Mogan. Nope, he's going to throw bombs.
Yep. Oh, he's going for Mogan and Oddleaf. So as long as you have people that aren't in the direct squares, like if they're diagonal of that square, they should be fine.
Okay. Okay, so what range are we talking on this ability? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About the same range as an archer.
If you could get him here, if you don't mind him getting hurt, you can get those 2.
I could. I don't think I want to do that, though.
Yeah. I know. I know. Like I said, I'm just giving out ideas.
So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would get me in range to hit this guy and kill him.
Yes, yeah, and you don't even have to use exertion on his arc lightning. Plus, the animation for it is just really cool.
Let's take a look at this. Okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. And Mender achievement.
It's really funny in Banner Saga 2. The first time you get those achievements, you also get renown with them.
Oh, cool.
I mean, it doesn't happen again, sadly, but it's like that idea to like help you, incentivize you to actually like use more units and use the training yards and everything. Also, training yard kills also count towards kill counts for leveling people up into, so
nice.
That's really helpful.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try and break this guy's armor. Weaken them as much as I can.
Yeah, if you can kill them all before the Stone Slinger can really do much, then that would be hilarious, because it's like, I upgraded you all.
I actually blocked him in. Nope.
Plus 3 strength and minus 2 armor. So,
Which means that if he jumps in here,
my
he can hit for 5.
recommendation would be here would probably be have Mogan go up and use Bloody Flail on the Stone Singer, try to get as much damage in as possible.
Yeah, I was figuring that'd be a good idea. And took out most of his armor. I think I probably would have been better with a regular attack to his armor, but
it happens. Ooh, yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you want to make sure you're at least 2 squares away.
I can't kill him. I can do a ton of damage, but I can't kill. Who moves next? This one? The very guy I'm looking at. Okay.
You know, if they all just stood right there
for an arc lightning
until Avon came, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be that lucky, but I can at least take out some of his damage so he doesn't hit as hard.
Luckily,
I can kill him.
Oh my lovely
Down.
puncture. Puncture is one of the best things in this game.
Maybe that was a bad idea. Ouch. And I can't hit both of them, and he's at an angle there, so I don't want to do that. No one's really got any armor issues right now is the other problem.
Yeah, hopefully
11.
Hopefully before the Firewalker's next turn or anything like that, because otherwise Ivor's going to get hurt in this next, and then next when the bombs go off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be a big deal because Ivor hasn't really done much yet, but
boost the damage. Do as much as I can to this guy. That did not do nearly as much as I was hoping.
Yeah, I think it's because yep.
Dang it.
And down goes Oddleaf.
Yep. Okay. Taking out this guy if we can. Howdy.
Hey, want to see something cool?
And he's gonna poison Rook. You dick.
You can
Okay,
actually,
Ivor can move, but he can't move anywhere good.
my recommendation, just go in there and dish.
Smack him.
Yeah.
Hi-oh.
And then because the bombs. Oh wait, no, I forgot. You killed the one guy before his bombs go off, so his bombs aren't going to go off. I don't think.
I am okay with that.
And now the Stone Singer's dead.
Bye bye.
I mean, if anyone in the comments actually knows that better than I do, go ahead and tell me. But
And down goes Rook for another injury. These guys are not at angles. This guy's really his big attack is the range stuff, right?
the range stuff. I mean, technically, I've used him for melee before, and it's hilarious just watching this weak guy with a stick beat down a dredge like 4 times his size. But
I could hit him with this, and that'll keep him out of range, and I can.
yeah. Oh yeah, and also the extra damage is also, if I remember correctly, based off of how much willpower you have too.
Got it.
Which is why you want to heavily build his willpower. Like, literally don't focus on his health or armor at all, because no matter what, he's going to get killed if he gets hit by anything.
Okay, I can do 4 and 4, it looks like.
Which is also sad, because, wait, I'm trying to remember. Have you come across the puzzle box thing?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, I just wanted to know, because that's something from one of the Godstones, and that's, if you do it right, you get an item that gives the person +3 willpower.
Puzzle box.
Like, kids come up to you and ask you for a willpower. I'm not going to explain the situation behind it, but
I probably missed it.
yeah, like, you get the chance to, like, try to figure it out, and, depending on what you do,
He doesn't have any will. Oh, wait. Ha 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 ha. I don't need it.
I've noticed you forget about the Warhorn a lot.
Yeah, I forget about a lot of stuff.
Now, the Warhorn is one of those ones that's just like every single person, like even my favorite, one of my favorite Let's Players, Keith Ballard, who's a fantastic Let's Player. Everyone should go subscribe to his channel. Even he forgets about it from sometimes. And trust me, as a guy, like right now he's going through his Mass Effect one because he's trying to get through the game as fast as possible before Andromeda drops next week, which I'm thinking that might be one of my other Let's Plays, but I don't know. Right now I'm focused on getting my Game of Thrones one done.
Yep.
But because I've been back in the States, I've been focusing on other things lately.
And sadly, 2 injuries.
It's okay. This next fight is going to be. It's only going to be a one-on-one. So.
A one-on-one, you say? Stone Singer falls hard. A howl like a hurricane sweeps across the bridge. The dredge part like a black sea. From their depths steps a crimson being. Hey, we were just talking about this guy.
Yeah.
And a wave of sheer terror hits you like you've never felt before. Bellower. Get the mender out of here, Ivor hisses, and run! Your legs move almost with a will of their own, though you can't pull yourself away from watching what happens next.
Nope.
Did I get Ivor killed? Don't tell me I got Ivor killed. Holy God.
That is Bellower the Sundr. The Sundr are the leaders of the dredge. They are considered gods amongst the dredge.
How? What?
20, 20, 4 willpower, so that's a good thing. 4 armor break, quake and despair. Stuns one target and pushes all other enemies back.
Yeah, that's the same ability that all the big guys have.
No,
I can knock him away.
Have fun.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, sorry, in the words of the lore in 1 minute videos, have fun.
Come on. Gods, what was I thinking? Yeah, I'm agreeing with you on that one. Ow.
You're lucky you have a 17 armor.
Yeah, I'm very lucky I have a 17 armor.
Also, there's one thing about Bellower that I want that you should know. Every one of the Sundr has a nickname. His is the Immortal.
And whittle him down.
Oh, and also, you see,
Crap.
he was down to 11. He went up to 12. So
He recovers?
Yep.
Oh, you whore. Yeah, no. There was no way of winning.
Oh, look!
What?
Looks like someone got disarmed.
Oh, screw you. No! Oh, come on!
Ivor's been injured. That's not dead.
Yeah, but he's missing his arm!
It doesn't really affect him too much, honestly.
Ivor rise in agony, his arm torn... Doesn't affect him. The Sundr raises his weapon for the killing blow.
Sundr, face me!
Oh my god, Eyvind, you nut job. Stepping back onto the bridge, raising his staff high. Even from here, you can see his arm trembling. You feel practically frozen in place watching.
Oh, no,
oh my god!
And then something even scarier happens.
Oh!
Oh, this is great. I love it.
Oh. Hi there. You're the one that cracked the mountain.
He did not kill Gregor Clegane.
Eyvind recoils in terror from the massive serpent that has appeared in the distance, and even Bellower backs away. It leans in close to inspect the two armies, flicks its great tongue, and then indifferently lurches over the mountainside and out of sight. Well, yeah, that's what happens when a being that, molds the the very ground you walk upon sees you. Oh, you're not worth my time.
Speaking of lore stuff, off vid, have you actually read some of the stuff on the maps?
I have not read as much as I should have.
My recommendation is either read it off screen because there's a lot, or spend an entire video just looking at it because the lore that they bring into it is fascinating.
Got it. Alright, the dredge are a knot of confusion. Some cower, others crouch in what looks like worship. Hakon shouts orders above the din. Varl rush forward, bowling over surprised dredge, gaining ground. Bellower has receded back into the horde. Jordander watches from atop the stairs. I'm not liking him so far.
Jordander's an ass.
Got it. Hurry, says Eyvind, suddenly pulling at your arm, snapping you out of the moment. You rush to Ivor, laying on the ground amidst the fighting, still breathing despite a missing arm, and drag him back into the city. Oh my... Okay, question. Is there any way to prevent that?
Nope. That is a story line thing that will always happen.
Got it. Okay, I don't feel as bad now, because that just pissed me off just there.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's... Yeah, because I will say this. Ivor is one of the only characters in the game that is not in danger of dying, at least in the first 2 games.
Okay. We don't know about number 3 yet.
Well, number 3 is not coming out until next year, so...
Yep. Alrighty, let's go talk to Eyvind.
Also, I love...
Can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence.
I love his, the Mender designs on his staff.
That is cool. Really nice. I've got to love some of the attention to detail that they have for this.
Yes, because how they explain how magic works in this is, it's basically tearing apart the fabrics of reality itself.
Oh, wow.
So in order to do that, you have to memorize patterns in reality itself, so that's why he has those things, that's why he has those patterns on his staff. Those are the patterns that he knows how to bend reality with.
Got it. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Eyvind plies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes across Ivan's torn frame.
That's a story segregation thing that I did not actually like. It's in here, he can heal people from their wounds, but he can't heal it in game. He can heal
armor, that's all.
Yeah, that's something I never liked.
That is as much as I can do. He should make it. Well, to a certain extent, I can understand that, because that type of work, as opposed to, if I'm mending a shield, I just have to make sure that it's strong enough to take a hit. And if I'm mending a person, I need to make sure stuff goes back where it belongs.
Fair enough.
So I can kind of see that, but I do agree, it would be nice having an actual healer.
That'd be a little overpowered, though.
A little bit, yeah. The Mender looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago? I'm okay, just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the mender crumbles to the floor. Okay, I have to say this. The man's a badass, though.
Yes, he is.
The fact that he was revived, and he's already, like... Guess what? The person you're traveling with, they're dead. You're the only person of that group alive, and you're still actually up and moving?
You think he's a badass now? Wait until you see him and what he does in 2.
Oh, boy. I have a lot of stuff to look forward
it
to.
happens off screen, but you see the results and you're just like, holy fuck.
Got it. One of those moments where you're like, I compare this to what other things that happen in this world, and I go, oh my. Oh, wow. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are. Whoa, what? The dead chick? Oh boy! You also realize that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago, and that is about to happen again. Hi.
Kamehameha!
Okay, who's this guy?
That's Juno.
That's Juno?
That's Juno, and that's at the top of the tower at Ridgehold.
Yeah, I recognize that bit. Okay, how did she just do that?
Frustrating.
You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago.
If you are not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead.
Okay, I'm actually kind of liking the serpent. Who are you?
Who are you? Oh, oops, my bad.
Well, my name is Juno. That's what I know.
You are a Juno? It means nothing to me. Maybe I have asked the wrong question. What are you? What is your purpose?
What is your quest?
I seek the dredge!
Let's not mouth off to the giant serpent. I am a mender.
Mender. Ah, Valka. Now the picture is forming. Do you not know me, Valka?
Though your memory is still fuzzy, you're certain you know nothing about an enormous serpent. Oh, come on, it's Norse mythology. Jormungand.
What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you not truly know?
Oh, fun. The gods are dead. I have no idea what you're talking about. I will know if you tell me. Well, that's not wrong, but again, I don't feel like I should.
It also gives you an idea of how primordial this monster is, that he is so old that not even the long banners and the menders and the Valka know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, true. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, the gods are dead.
Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world and this tapestry I would devour. It is my purpose. But I cannot. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world.
Wall of night? The dredge?
Dredge? Stone men marching across a long bridge? No. It is darkness. The egg white that is turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dunghill. Because of you. Who are you to take my destiny? What are you?
Wow.
I know. Return what is mine!
Oh, lovely. So basically we have, like, this world's...
This thing was the thing that was supposed to cause Ragnarok, but something else is getting in the way of his destiny.
Eyvind.
Juno, you're alive. You're alive. How? Where are you? Wait, where am I?
Asleep, I presume, or unconscious. I'm in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swaths of memories. But I found you. For a short time at least, the serpent said something about a long bridge, so I took a guess.
It came after you. We saw it in Einartoft. Are you okay?
It tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it.
It could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do?
Okay, hold on a second. We've got something that can, in fact, level mountains, and it is having shoes?
Well. There's a like you know how this game loves to like show you like the banner moving and then you see the big thing?
Yeah.
One of my favorite moments in the series comes in 2 when that happens, when you're going through an underground area and then you pop out north of where you're supposed to be and you see what he's talking about.
Oh, lovely. It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of.
There are still prophecies out there?
It was vague. Sounded like that serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches.
That would explain why the dredge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill.
Avent, are you in danger?
You could say so. Bellower's here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. Of all the Sundr, why the immortal one?
Bellower. That is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einartoft and meet me in Sigarholm.
Juno, we'll never make it to Sigarholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing
Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigarholm. Go. And Avent.
Yes?
I love you.
And that's when your girlfriend walks in and takes the pictures.
Oh, yes, I'm pretty sure she will love listening to this part.
Yes. She'll have it on repeat forever.
You've spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out.
Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Iva. He might save the rest of us.
It's not like that, I swear. It's just, he's a hot badass. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I... You were out a couple of days. How do you feel? Juno! She's alive! I need to meet her in Sigarholm. Hold on, slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor on the Mender Council. She contacted me.
Contacted you how?
She's not like most Menders. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the dredge back, just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Jorundr sent Hakon, Luden, and a couple hundred Varl away to Aberang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigarholm. Juno is going to meet us there. Sigarholm? That's got to be a week away at least. And just abandon Einartoft? Maybe, or... No. I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Jorundr will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Avent. Why won't the Varl King destroy the bridge? I can't completely understand it myself. Last time I mentioned, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damned bridge. Okay.
I get his reasonings for it when you actually learn about them, but at the same time, they're fucking stupid reasonings.
Tradition, I take it? Something along those lines?
Well, he's one of the ones that does fully acknowledge that since Hadrborg is gone, there's no one to make more Varl. So, what do you leave? So, what's going to be left to remember the Varl by when they all die?
Yep, tradition. How would you collapse that bridge by yourself? Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both Dredge and the Varl. Okay. What do we do about the Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave and let the Varl die to give us a head start. It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. And what's going on around here? That serpent and Bellower. Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods.
I'm surprised most of us are literate.
I'll keep it short. You know how men and Varl were made, the Loom Mother, the other gods. In the First Great War, the armies of men and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the dredge, and they were such a threat that unless men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl who watched the borders, and laid waste to an unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sundr, powerful dredge warlords and weavers like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of Menders went forth and finally sent the Sundr and the dredge deep underground. For the most part of the dredge haven't tried to return since. Well, until now. Those Menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun.
No shit, Sherlock.
If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us.
What about the serpent?
That's another story. There's nothing in the Mendes libraries about that thing.
It must have something to do with the dredge returning.
That seems likely. Consider your options. I need time to think about this.
I should go.
I should go. Thanks for talking. I understand. Be quick, Rook.
Avon. Rook.
There has to be some way. I can't believe the Varl would be so stubborn. Speak to Sundr yourself. He's in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make it to Sigerholm. Juno will know what to do.
Doesn't matter where you go, everyone's fucked.
Well, yeah, when we're talking about the fact that, okay, you've got this world's version of Ragnarok coming forward and going, hey, I was supposed to be the one to screw you guys over, but I can't. Instead, this thing is doing my job for me, and it ticks me off. What does that tell you when Ragnarok is sitting on its heels going, I can't do anything. Screw you all.
It's like, I'm still going to try to do my job, but it's going to be annoying.
Yeah, pretty much. Alrighty, so once again, we are at the 35-minute mark now, almost 36. So this is where we're going to end it for today, and I do have to, again, thank the Graisman for joining us.
No problem, Zal.
Here in Einartoft.
Tune in next time.
I don't have anything like that, and you know it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to troll you.
But, man. We've had giant serpents, and one of our characters getting his arm lopped off, which, again, I'm still pissed off about that.
Yeah, and as this part goes, there are multiple ways that this next part can play out.
Oh, goody.
Because
I see, I can just leave.
You can literally just leave. You can immediately try to destroy the bridge. You can try to help. Or, like one of my favorite options is just go, fuck all of y'all, leave. But then again, you risk losing a few people with that.
Yeah,
you can definitely try to talk to Sundr. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I highly doubt that, but I'll still give him a shot.
If nothing else, you can help them. Until Ivor recovers.
Fair enough. Alrighty, well, as I said, that's where we're going to end it for today. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you next time. Later.